Alright, I wasn't sure. I think YouTube has a limit if I don't have something fancy account or whatever. It's only 15 minutes, so I'm gonna split that video up into two. So we're gonna solve that same equation we just did, but we're gonna use an augmented matrix instead. So this is the other method that we had, and this one might be a little bit more straightforward than the inverse method. So I'm going to go ahead and write down the same system of equations. So 3x plus y equals 2, 2x plus y is equal to 8. Alright, and we'll write our augmented matrix. So with augmented matrix, you just write the coefficients for the variables and then your augmented sign. So the coefficients for the variables go appear on the left, and then the vertical line is kind of like your equal sign, and we're going to perform Gauss-Jordan on that. So the goal here is, first we would like this 3 here, we'd like to change that into a 1. So we're going to multiply row 1 by a third. So row 1 is going to be equal to a third of row 1. So it's the same thing as dividing by 3. Bottom row is unchanged. Top row is 1/3 and 2/3. Okay, so I got what I want there. Now what I want is this 2. I like to make that a 0. So I'm going to multiply row 1 by -2 and then add that to row 2. So that's what's going to happen here. So row 2 is equal to -2 row 1 plus row 2. The top row is unchanged. And the bottom row, I'll go ahead and write this out in red. So if we do -2 times 1 and add that to the 2, we get the 0 here. 1/3 times -2 is -2/3, so 1 minus 2/3 is 1/3. Alright, and then we have to do a little bit of a stretch here, and then 2/3 times -2 is -4/3. Changing 8 is the same thing as 24/3, so 24/3 minus 4/3 gives me 20/3, so that's where that came from. Now we're almost home free. What I would like to do is I'd like to change this 1/3, I would like to change that into a 3, so we're going to multiply the row 2 by 3. So row 2 is going to equal 3 times row 2. The top row is unchanged. The bottom row, we fraction bust. Okay, and so the 0 times 3 is 0. The 1/3 times 3 is 1. The 20/3 times 3 is 20. So that bottom equation is y equals 20. The top equation, you can fraction bust the top equation if you like. It's the same thing. We'd have x plus 1/3. I had trouble here. 1/3 y equals 2/3. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to substitute 20 in for the y. So x plus 1/3 of 20 equals 2/3. Okay, and I was going to go for yellow here, but it didn't look real good. So we're going to subtract 20/3, but I think we're going to do it in blue instead. So minus 20/3, minus 20/3. X is going to be equal to -18/3, which is -6. So we do in fact get the same answer we did last time. Let's go back just slightly. So we do get the same answer. All right.